Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Divya. In this session, we are going to discuss about human lungs. The contents which are appeared in this session are the respiratory system, functions of respiratory system, the anatomy of lungs, function of the lungs, breathing mechanics, gas exchange and transport, common lung diseases, risk factors for lung diseases, prevention and treatment, and finally conclusion. The respiratory system. First, we will discuss about the respiratory system of the human body. The respiratory system is the network of organs and tissues that helps you to breathe. It includes your airways, lungs, and blood vessels. The muscles of that power your lungs are also part of the respiratory system. These parts work together to move oxygen throughout the body and clean out waste gases like carbon dioxide. Of respiratory system. The respiratory system has many functions besides helping you inhale, that is breathing, and exhale, that is breathe out. It allows you to talk and to smell, warms air to match your body temperature, and moisturizes it to your body needs, and transport oxygen to the cell in your body. It removes waste gases including carbon dioxide from the body when you exhale, protects your airways from harmful substances and irritants. The anatomy of human lungs. The lungs are the major organs of the respiratory system and are divided into sections. The right lung has three lobes and it is slightly larger than the left lung, which has two lobes. The area contains the heart, trachea, esophagus, and many lymph nodes. Oxygen passes through the thin membranes of the alveoli and into body stream. The red blood cells pick up the oxygen and carry it to the body's organs and tissues. The carbon dioxide is carried back to the lungs and releases into the alveoli. The major parts of the lungs are sinus, nasal cavity, mouth, lungs, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, and heart. Bronchi includes bronchioles and bronchioles includes the alveoli. Function of the lungs. The main function of the lungs are oxygenation. The primary function of the lungs is to oxygenate the blood, which is essential for the body's vital processes. And next is waste gas removal. The lungs also remove waste gases like carbon dioxide and regulates the body's acid-base balance. Next is immune defense. The lungs have a complex immune system that helps protect against harmful particles and pathogens. Respiratory center. The lungs are connected to brainstem's respiratory center, which controls the breathing rate and depth. Breathing mechanics. The first process of the breathing mechanics is inhalation. During inhalation, the diaphragm contracts and moves downward while the intercostal muscles expand the chest cavity to draw air in. And the next one is exhalation. During exhalation, the diaphragm and intercostal muscles relax and the lungs passively empty out the air. And the next one is surfactant. Surfactant is a liquid that coats the alveoli, reducing the surface tension and preventing them from collapsing during exhalation. Next is gas exchange and transport. Diffusion. Oxygen enters the blood through the alveoli via diffusion, while carbon dioxide diffuses out of the blood and into the lungs. And next is hemoglobin. Oxygen binds to hemoglobin in red blood cells for transport to tissue throughout the body. Carbonic acid. Carbon dioxide reacts with the water to form carbonic acid, which dissociates into bicarbonate ions for the transport in the bloodstream. Breathing control. The respiratory center in the brain stem controls breathing rate and depth to maintain blood oxygen and carbon dioxide levels. The main common lung diseases are Asthma. Asthma is a chronic disease that causes airway inflammation and constriction, making it difficult to breathe. And the next one is lung cancer. Lung cancer is a type of cancer that starts in the lungs and to other parts of the body. And next is pneumonia. Pneumonia is an infection that causes inflammation in the alveoli, leading to difficulty in breathing. Risk factors of lung diseases. Smoking. Smoking is leading cause of the lung cancer and other lung diseases as it damages lung tissue and diseases inflammation. Air pollution. Air pollution from cars, factories, and other sources can increase the risk of the lung disease by exposing the lungs to harmful particles and chemicals. Genetics. Genetic factors can increase the risk of the lung diseases, particularly for individuals with a family history of lung cancer or other respiratory conditions. Prevention and treatment for the lung cancer. Prevention. Avoid smoking or exposure to secondhand smoke. Reduce exposure to air pollution. Practice good hygiene to avoid respiratory infection. Exercise regularly to keep lungs healthy. And treatment for the lung cancer is medication like inhalers or antibiotics, oxygen therapy to increase blood oxygen levels, surgery or radiation therapy for lung cancer. Finally, the conclusion of the session is, in conclusion, the human lungs are vital organs that play a fundamental role in the respiratory system. Their main function is to facilitate the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, ensuring the body receives the necessary oxygen for circular respiration and effectively eliminating waste gases. It is clear that taking care of our lungs is essential to our overall health and well being. Thank you.